Don't mind me. I'm just getting ready. Getting in the mood for, well, the entirety of Yuru camp. Something that could be so relaxing. I really do need to sleep more, so if you want to also just join along, see some interesting sights, maybe some food, although so far about a third of it is just instant noodles, and some fun times amongst some newly developed friends, you're in the right place. The Outdoor Activity Club is slowly gaining members. More people are becoming a little more interested in camping outside. Although I don't think you're going to catch me out there anytime soon. There's people. It's like, Rin really didn't like any sort of confrontation or interacting with anyone. Is she going to change all of that? Maybe we should find out. Nice. Still, boxes abound. Not really unpacked everything. Oh, just outside storage cupboards. That'd also be why. Stop just making a mess, apparently. It's fine. I wonder if she's going to put all that back or run from the scene of the crime. I see. Just shove it somewhere near being back in. Yeah. It's a little bit open. Open tent. It gives a beautiful view around, though. This is the text she received, which I had a pair of shoes like that, which spurred her onto the campground. I'd rather not, but if it means you don't run around by yourself out there. It's good for once to see a character in anime actually driving peacefully and normally, not trying to initial D it around corners and stuff. What is this? Whistling OST. Go check in. Don't forget the food that you brought along. Need some money. Yeah, need some money. You're really a lost cause. Now it's just, how long did she spend wandering around before? Thank God she stopped. Okay, I like that little twizzle turnaround. I mean, she's so recognizable from the back. It would have been funny if we saw her run up to other people first, but I think a really nice warm meal in a time like this, maybe the interruption of someone ingratiating themselves into your quiet time is almost worth it. I think camping and the like is something that you could easily get into for a day, but really enthusiastic ones like we see here, where they're like, whenever they've got the opportunity. I just have too much stuff that I want to do elsewhere. When I say elsewhere, I mean on the internet. Did you bring any gas for the burner? Well, just keep an eye on her because things are going to go wrong. Cut, dump, and boil. I have a pair of scissors that are almost exactly like that. Kiwi lady. I mean, she does have a tent, it's just a little airy. There are people in camper vans and it's like undercover camping, really. When you're trying to go camping but don't want to be seen to be such. Not into the hot pot. I mean, the fact that she's taking in how much all this costs and remembering. What's that? Well, the heating pads. Anywhere you need to be warmed up, really. I see. Just raising your internal body temperature. That, won't end well. I mean, if you don't want to her to wake up for several hours. Oh. Looking for some part-time job? She's so stiff. Oh, you got something in common there. On other thoughts, maybe this place isn't good for you. I mean, I get that you can be nervous and whatnot, but seeing in a milk crate like that? now they have a source of income. They can spend it towards their activities. Yeah. Let's hope they get a few extra, or at least one more member to the club. Get a larger room. How's the food? I was expecting a lot worse. It's not really that spicy. That's what I tell people. Although I like chili, and they're like a bit hotter than most people, so. Yeah, she fits the bill quite easily. Actually good. I mean, with fresh vegetables like that, it's hard to get it horribly wrong. How would you actually get a hot pot to taste bad with what she put in? Actually sweating from it. It's a bit warm for this night, isn't it? All 50 pieces. Don't worry, she can scarf down the lot. Well, I'm sure she could make a tennis shoe look tasty. Oh, what abrupt cut in the... Well, for trying to distance herself, act aloof, not interact with her in any way. Was horrified. Just say it as it was. And she is the antithesis of that kind of camping, isn't she? I think Rin will have quite a lot of camping supplies, although it's not a lot of it for group. I mean, she's not going to be finished until the entire hamper is gone, including the basket itself. Weekend music. You know, a light fog over the landscape and distance does give a certain ephemeral feel to everything. Reminds me when I was quite a bit younger. We had I assume you would call it a forest. Kind of just outside the front door. Frost on the ground, light fog. I also like how the radio they've got playing does actually sound like it's being played through a phone. Well, it could be a little bit more. A bit more drowned out by ambience. It's quite a quiet night. Hopefully you haven't kept the engine running the entire night. The sunrise can wait. I believe her. This is my believing face. All mixed up in one bucket. I mean, the fact that she put in the Baumkuchen, the I don't actually know how it's pronounced properly, but the rolled cake thing, I think it is, on top of all the rest of the order. Ah. Well, it's been outside all night. A sunrise over Mount Fuji. Dew glistening on the grass. Oh, we're just getting the whole number, aren't we? Did she actually see it? Yeah, don't stare directly at it. I wonder if she's ever been told that yet. Also, I don't think it needs to be told to not enter people's tents uninvited. What is the aspect ratio on her phone to take photos like this? Got to get memories of your trips and experiences. Good catch. It's almost as if you were enjoying the experience. I think the temperature might be part of the experience there. That's a big part of it. It's a good advertisement for it. You'd need to bring, well, not that much more food, but she's going to keep quite tight-lipped from now on. Did she really? Apparently she wasn't that perturbed if she took a photo. Also, what about her breakfast? They're on such great terms now. Sometimes it would be nice to just kind of sit and do nothing. I'm not sure I have the time for that. I'd rather sit and do nothing. And considering, I think it's not going to be some dramatic, drama plot. Dramatic drama? How many different camping experiences, and as we slowly integrate more of the group, are we going to get in this? What kind of places are we going to see? Are they all going to be around Mount Fuji? Well, almost a picture of Mount Fuji. See, always getting the... Show to the gift shop. Because that means climbing it. Although I'm not sure you can really date a mountain. Go. Is it always the same, warning message at the end? Yuru Camp is just so damn cozy. The fact that we can sit here where, let's be honest, nothing happened. But there's no complaint about that. Much like camping itself, it's about the calmness of it and experience. And the experience, so sit down, put on a hot pot, look at the mountain in the distance. All the rest of it is just trivial. Like you having to find a job and wages to pay all of the expenses. But of course, if you wanted to cheat the system, you could camp out in your own vehicle. I don't think I've ever actually slept in my car. But considering how much we enjoyed the time there, much to her own chagrin, maybe her solo journeys out here are slowly going to become more group-focused. I think when you have something that you like doing, especially if it's something like your own, there's a certain defensiveness. No, this is my time. But of course, sharing it with others who are also just as eager, well, it might put you out of your comfort zone for a little bit, but let's be honest, in the end, I think it's for the better. I think if it just translates over to, say, my channel or my Discord, join if you haven't, the link's in the description. Being able to share my experiences here and what I've learned and things that I enjoy with all of you has really helped in so many ways. And I hope that you can feel the same. Just know that from now on I'm going to double check wherever I sit down, whether it be a seat that is still wet because you left it outside, or an upturned milk crate. Look where you're sitting! I wonder if Japan has the same laws, or is it maybe just store policy? As when I worked in retail for like 2 months. Since I was under the legal age to buy alcohol, if someone came in, so I want this wine, I had to call over someone else to do it for me. Also, I don't know of any big stores around here like the one that she was trying to get a job at. I don't know if we actually have any. But from everything that we're seeing in Yuru Camp, it's making me think maybe I want to venture outside and experience some of the actual nature. Although then I remember, if there was a way of just getting to your destination without having to travel, I'd be all for it. It's the intermediary part that puts me off. But if you do want to see more, and if you've reached this far in, it might seem to tell me you do, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out. If you enjoyed, let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It really helps out the channel, and probably more than that, me. For if none of you actually were here having fun, then what would be the point? Get yourselves a bit of rest, whether you're up to see the sunrise or not. I'll catch you in the next one. If you would like to make sure that I don't need to go into an off license for a part-time job, consider joining onto my Patreon, because there will always be more time for anime thanks to the likes of Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Levi GR, Scott Raymond, Megu42, Dark Shadow 7899, Jim Ace, Adam Horvath, Moaha, Finez, Kid, Yellow Dragon 123, and everyone else. With the sight of Mount Fuji or not, let's have some peaceful times.